Hi, everybody. It's Dr. Chris here. I am a Los Angeles-based chiropractor. I'm an aspiring silver with Young Living and essential oil enthusiast, and I'm here every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific time to talk to you about all things Young Living, the oils, the supplements, whatever. And I have been doing a monthly series on the Zodiac essential oils, and we are starting the season of Pisces coming up February 19th, so in a couple of days to March 20th. And I can't believe it's already been a month since since I did my talk on Aquarius. So crazy. Another month has gone by. And this is the season of emotional release, creativity, and clarity of purpose. So a great way to continue on with the work we've been doing throughout this whole year, really trying to get down to our goals and big picture and really facilitating positiveness and positive change. And so this is a great time to facilitate that with essential oils. So with the creativity aspect, try to infuse a little bit of creativity in all you do. Now, we're not talking about artistic abilities, right? But think maybe outside of the box. Look at creative solutions, or maybe look at bringing in a little bit of artistry. It doesn't have to be your artwork, but you can look at other artists and get inspired by them, or maybe buy some of their artwork and bring it into your house, or even functional items. Just because it's silverware, it doesn't mean it can't be creative. So if you have to replace something in your home, then maybe look at what you can do either as a DIY and make it yourself, or to support artistic people and bring some of their work in. I've really been making it a focus to not order things on Amazon. I'm really trying to look at how I can support smaller businesses and look at what I can do creatively with what I have. And it's amazing. Like, we just redid our, well, it's been a couple of years, but we are working on finishing a bathroom remodel at my office. And there was a piece of marble that we found, or, it was one of those freebies, and it was perfect. And then I used the labor service of one of my patients to drill out the holes and finish the edging. And it looks really great, and it's working amazing. And so just that type of creativity, right? Different solutions, creative solutions, looking at things differently, trying something differently instead of doing what you always do. So the oils that we're going to talk about today are going to help facilitate this creativity. That is an aspect of Pisces. You might also want to try things like journaling. So that sometimes is a great way to get some of those creative ideas out on paper too. And emotional release. So Pisces is a water sign, which is the element of emotions, just kind of think really fluid, ups and downs. So dealing with emotional issues and giving yourself permission to just experience your emotions and acknowledge them, and maybe even journal about them or create a piece of artwork around them. This is a great time to do that. Pisces also governs things that we need to release. Huge. I know. I mean, this is like perfect. This is all the stuff that I'm really working on. This is the time to release old baggage, focus on letting go of grudges, work on forgiveness, that huge one, and just really look at things that have happened as an experience and learning lessons from those experiences, which is always easier when you're on the other side. Sometimes it's hard when you're in them, but nonetheless, keep learning from our life. I heard recently something, it really made sense to me that, being here on earth at this time and coming here, it's really just our schoolhouse. It's our schoolyard. This is where we're learning. We came here to learn. If everything is so easy, it really does become boring. I know it's hard to believe. You're like, I appreciate sometimes those little boring moments, but it definitely does create the spice of life when there are things going on. All right, so a little bit about the Pisces personality. They are friendly and outgoing, selfless and compassionate. Usually they have a lot of friends and they draw energy from being surrounded by people. They're usually also intuitive and empathetic and can easily express their emotions. They embrace creativity and often have artistic talent, as well as a love of music. Usually they are not very judgmental. They're usually very forgiving. They also are one of those people that is great to have as a friend because they will stick with you through thick and thin. Now, there's always those two sides, right? The yin and yang, the two sides of the coin. So they also have a tendency towards escapism and, just sort of not being grounded, just being like off in dreamland and la la land. And they also sometimes have a tendency for addictions. So, these are things that we have to look at in all of ourselves. Or as I was saying to my son today, he's like, I didn't know that my addictive tendencies were going to come out in gardening. So I'm like, well, at least it's for good, right? Because he's been getting very, very much into gardening. But his whole new crop just sort of got wiped out with a 3-day brutal storm in New Zealand, in Wellington. And he said, he's like, my beanbag chair was outside. He goes, I don't even know where it is. The wind picked it up and like tossed it somewhere. That's how crazy. It's just like, oh my gosh. All right, back to what we're talking about here. We are in the third eye chakra for the Pisces season. It is a place of openness and imagination. It's right here in the center of the forehead. It's a center of intuition and foresight, wisdom, consciousness. It helps you see the deeper meaning behind everyday occurrences. So, going in and looking at those experiences and how you can personally make an impact. And really, this is all we can do is work on ourselves and look at what's going on with us and make changes in ourselves. And that will then ripple out and create the changes we want to see, maybe even in others, but in the world in general, because it all has to do with frequency. And these oils are all about frequency. So getting right into the oils now, Pisces may need help grounding, right? We just talked about the dreamy nature. So resinous oils are really helpful and great to keep grounded. Tree oils are great, and especially for nurturing that emotional sensitive side of the Pisces. It helps some of these oils here are going to help bring comfort. So we are looking at bergamot, and we're going to use that in our blend today. So bergamot, we're looking at cedarwood. So this is definitely a tree oil. We are looking at sacred frankincense. This is a resinous oil, tree oil, right? We're looking at lemon, and citrus oils are very uplifting. And we are also looking at ylang. And ylang is very, very balancing. Some other oils you might want to try to use are cardamom, clove, cypress, jasmine, laurus nobilis or bay laurel, myrrh, and sandalwood. So remember, you're all aspiring alchemists out there. You can be very creative. You're going to take this basic recipe and you are going to make it your own for what is appealing to you. This is just a template, and feel free to go ahead and sort of make it your own. So I smell these and I'm like, it needs some of this, or sometimes it's perfect. Now, I like to add stones because they too have a frequency to them. So today I'm going to use amethyst. And this is one of the traditional birthstones of Pisces. And I'm going to use quite a bit of stone, so I'm going to try not to put too much in there. It's a stone of spirituality, meditation, contentment. It's great for protection for people who are sensitive. And I love this stone, and I use it a lot when I am feeling vulnerable. It's great when I use it in my practice, when I'm in other people's energy centers. It's also good for grounding. It's great for motivation, and it inspires you with making your life changes, setting your goals, and helping to come to fruition and success. So I love, love, love amethyst. Another stone I'm going to use today is labradite. Ooh, it's really hard. It doesn't look so great when it's all kind of made into little teeny stones, but the energy will still be there. I love labradite too. And in this case, it's extremely beneficial for all types of water signs. It is the stone of serendipity and magic. It helps with intuition and gets you to sort of trust in your own judgment and wisdom. It's great to use when you're in an overwhelming situation or a really tough time emotionally, and just help you balance those emotions out. And then I'm going to use fluorite. So this is sort of a purpley green stone. It looks really great. I've got a big fluorite over in my other room. It looks really great when it's together, but energetically, this is one of the best stones for mental focus. So that's kind of why I have it over by my work area. So that when I'm wanting to be focused, I can, and it helps to balance and stimulate your energy center, opening up your mind to new ideas and sharpening your thoughts, and really, getting down to business. So great to put by your workstation. The last one I'm going to put in here is Sodalite. This is called the harmonizing stone. This one even looks good ground up. This stone helps in activating that third eye chakra. So if you are a very driven person like I am, this is a great stone because it's going to help stimulate ideas at the same time quieting your mind from distracting thoughts. So you don't get like the monkey brain, right? Go like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So I've got all my stones in there layered. Isn't that pretty? That looks so pretty. Oh my gosh. And then I'm going to start adding in my oils. So I'm going to add in 4 drops of bergamot, and I will put this recipe in the description so you don't have to like scribble furiously. Oh, smells so good. I've actually been diffusing quite a bit of bergamot lately. The other day I did it with grounding in my office. Can I just tell you? It was so yummy. And then I'm going to add 2 drops of cedarwood. Now, I don't know, like cedarwood is a strong oil, but I like it. Ooh, that smells really good. Those 2 together. Sacred frankincense. You guys, you can get a free bottle of frankincense. It's the 5 ml, but a free bottle of frankincense this month. If you spend 300 PV order, whether it's shop only or on your Essential Rewards, hopefully you're shopping on Essential Rewards, so you're getting your free points. I just cashed in $375 worth of points, free items the other day. I haven't gotten my stuff yet. I'm going to put 6 drops in here. 3, 4, 5, 6. I can be liberal because I'm getting myself a free bottle. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get more than 1 free bottle because you can get 2 a month if you get 1 Essential Rewards order and 1 shop only order. So when I do a shop only, I purchase $300 worth of items, and then I also put in my $375 worth of free items. And then I get free shipping and all the promos for that shop only. Like, so many free things. It's crazy. It's crazy. And then if you have a spouse, like I do, you can get it again. Shh, don't tell anybody. All right, where was I? 4 drops of lemon. Don't get me started on all the freebies. But I did do, I do it at the beginning of the month. Every Tuesday, I talk about all the free items. So go back and watch that video too. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 drops of lemon. God, I'm really smelling that cedarwood. I am going to put, first I'm just going to put 2 drops of ylang. It says 4. That was sort of 2.5. But I do want to kind of see what this smells like. So I'm going to just shake this up a bit. And did you guys know to get all these caps off like this, you just take the cap and peel it off, just like that. That's interesting. I don't think I'm going to put any more ylang in. I think I'm going to stick with the 2 drops. And I might even go in and put, actually that smells pretty good. I think I'm going to leave it at that. So I'm going to add some coconut oil, fractionated coconut, because it's clear, because I want to see my stones. And then I'm just going to put the top on and voila. I've got my roller for the month. And then I'll just use my little handy dandy label. Oh, look at how pretty. Oh, that Sodalite, really. Wow. That is so cool. All right, here we go. That sacred frank is coming through loud and clear. You know what? I think I want to put in, this is a learning thing too. Always leave a little room in there just in case you decide you want to put anything else in. Oh, there it is. Let me find my top for a minute. I'm going to put in a couple more drops of the bergamot. So I'm going to put in 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to put in 4 more drops. Because I really think that's going to smell good. Great. Oh, that's it. That's the blend. I found it. So I ended up with 8 drops of bergamot, 2 drops of cedarwood, 6 drops of sacred frank, 4 drops of lemon, and 2 drops of ylang. As a matter of fact, I'm going to change that ylang right now. That's my winning combination. Let me know what you end up doing, and we will compare notes. All right, everybody, that's it for this week as far as the season of Pisces. Have a great month. I'll see you next week on Tuesdays, 7 p.m. Pacific time. Every week, I'm here talking about all things Young Living, essential oils, supplements, makeup, skincare, thieves, CBD, kid scents, seedlings. I mean, so many products. I mean, I could talk for years and years and years and not run out of things to say. So I hope you have a great week. If there's something you want to hear about, you just let me know. Reach out, look in the description. I'll have everything put out there that I talked about today. If you're not yet a Young Living member, just contact me and I'll help you get started. There's a number of different ways to get into the wholesale program, from basic kits to premium starter kits. So let me help you figure out what's going to work best for you. And if you are a member, give me a thumbs up, like what I have to say, share with your friends, subscribe if you would like to be notified when I am adding content. All right, till next time. Bye.